tutasema ni nyota imeng'aa at 40. What's your take on?
For Vozinia, I want to say this. Mtu asiwe kuharakisha in life. Time yako ikikam, itakam.
They say life starts at 40.
Life starts at 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Don't be afraid to start again. Start. But I think this has been a tournament for goalkeepers. Look at the first match. South Africa versus Mexico. South Africa wangechapota 50. Like the goalkeeper, I think it's called
Williams.
Yes, Williams. Very good saves. Curaçao versus Ecuador. 15 saves. 15. Yani the whole match alikuwa anadaka tu ball. Look at Iran versus Belgium. Man of the match. He had a World Cup. He had a very good performance. Alicheza poa. So this has been a tournament for it has been a tournament for goalkeepers. Very good. There's been a very good display from the goalkeepers. Bosnia, 15 million. Do you know how long it would take to build a profile is 15 million?
Actually, from 50,000 in an hour, it was 2 point something.
Same thing has happened to the Curaçao. I think say 2 million, if I'm not wrong. So, in it on a goalkeeper, we are just Nemagoli. And that is actually what I've realized. The difference between Algeria versus Argentina, I had a fan say that the Algerian keeper is Zidane's son. So they're saying, apana huyu ni fan wa Messi, aliachilia tu zote tatu zikaingia. But the difference in this tournament, and you will see it as we progress, the teams that will make out of this tournament as small teams is because they have goalkeepers wenye wanajituma. Look at Thibaut Courtois jana. Hey, Belgium would have been speaking a different language if not for the offside and Thibaut Courtois. So this tournament has been for keepers. Inafa kuitwa Goalkeepers Cup.
Goalkeepers Cup.
Yes.
Now, Arocho is back. Karibu sana. Welcome back, Arocho. And we're talking about the English Premier League, which will start on the 21st of August. And the opener match is Arsenal versus Coventry City, which we say that's to Arsenal. It will be a very busy weekend from Friday till Monday. And the number 10 are playing on Monday, Fulham versus Chelsea. Arocho, let's talk about these match week 1 fixtures. Ipswich will be facing Sunderland, Hull City will be facing Manchester United, Everton versus Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest versus Leeds United. And then on Sunday we have Brighton versus Aston Villa, Manchester City will be facing FC Bournemouth, and then Newcastle versus Liverpool. Having in mind that some of the teams here have new managers, what is your take on the fixtures?
Well, if you've noticed in the last decade, the English Premier League normally starts the way it ended, in the sense that the teams that performed well as we were ending the season will register very good results in their first 3 matches. Then, of course, the balance will start coming in. For the likes of Arsenal, I think it will just be obvious. They will pick from wherever they left. But in very few instances, you will see the top 4 teams dropping points in the opening 3 matches. So for the likes of Arsenal, for the likes of Manchester United, who did so well towards the end of the season, it might be a walk in the park. But then after some time is when you see that fading off. It's good that for me, I'm looking for a transition from the World Cup to the English Premier League. I think there'll be about 2 weeks of a lull from the 19th of July to the mid-August, where we'll start the English Premier League. But I feel for the players. There are certain players who might not even have a rest. If in any case, for example, a team like England proceeds to the quarterfinals or even into the finals, then you will have a player who played in the league, then moved to the Champions League finals. That is most of the Arsenal players. Then you have the World Cup for someone like Declan Rice. 3 weeks of high-octane football. Then you move back. That's why you see most of these players don't last for long. It's something that FIFA also needs to look into, because, well, players cannot really say much. But I like what once Arsene Wenger said, that we are not developing players, we're just developing robots. Because a robot is the only, if you want to call it a gadget, that can operate all through. because it feeds on something else other than food. But for a player, it's too much. Playing the World Cup is like playing 2 matches in one, two English Premier League matches in one, and then the Champions League finals, and then back into the league. You'll see players fading off, and that's why I think there's this player from called Palmer. I think Palmer is suffering from, is one of the players who is suffering from such fatigue, because you see the way he played. He picked his season through Chelsea. He got an injury, and you know, when you get an injury at times, it takes toll on you, because you're not that, you don't run a lot, and then perhaps you can even develop some weight, and then trying to bring that weight down, get back into match fitness. So it's a catch-22 for me. For the guys who are doing the marketing or the commercial part of the game, perfect, making your millions or billions. But for the players who are the real subject in this game, it's too much.
Well, let's come back home to our junior starlets, whereby they defeated Sudan 16-0, where the match was abandoned on the 60th minute, and they beat Somalia before Uganda beat them 3-0. Let's talk about these young girls' performances.